today is going to be a tutorial on how to use my rainbow shaker and sentiment in how to upload it into Cricut, etc. Everything you need to know. And then at the very end of that, after that tutorial, I do have a quick tutorial on how to put it together. Okay, so guys, this is super easy, super simple. I promise. I'm not sure how it works for silhouette, but I'm sure it's pretty darn similar. These are set in PNG files for you to make it easier. So anyway, guys, I will have this available to you either in my Facebook group, Salty Beach Scrappers. I've been having a little bit of issues trying to upload the files into into my Facebook group under files. So, but hopefully I'll be able to get it there. I may have to separate them instead of putting them into a zip folder, which is what I prefer, but either way, if that doesn't work, I will definitely put it on my blog, and I will have that link down below for you. I don't often blog, so I'm just letting you know that right now, guys. I am not a blogger. But anyway, I hope you all enjoy the tutorial, and let's go ahead and start this tutorial now. Okay, crafters, let's go ahead and get started with this tutorial. Hopefully this is recording my voice and I won't have to repeat myself because I've already recorded this and apparently it wasn't recording my voice. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to go and open your Cricut and get on in there, and once everything's ready to go, you're going to click on New Project. So you see my little hand right there going around there. You're going to click on that. Okay, then you're going to go to Upload. So we're going to go to Upload Image. We're going to go to Browse, and for me, I have mine over in the side taskbar, which is the Salty Beach Scrapper Designs Rainbow Shaker and Sentiment. So we're going to start with the Rainbow Shaker top and layering pieces. So I'm going to click on that and hit Open. You're going to just leave that alone. You're going to hit Complex. Then Continue. You're going to leave that alone. You're going to hit Apply and Continue. And then we're going to click on Cut Image and then Upload. Okay, then we're going to go back to Upload Image because we need to add more here. Okay, we're going to go to Browse again, and it'll take you straight back to where you were. It should anyway. We're going to go click on the Rainbow Shaker base and acetate layer. Okay. Again, same thing. You're going to leave it alone. Just hit Complex and then Continue. You're going to again leave this alone and hit Apply and Continue. And any of my files, you're just going to do this same type of task. If there's anything different, I'll do a tutorial for that. Okay, and you're going to click on Upload. And we have one more we need to do, and that is our sentiment. So I'm going to click on our Hello Sentiment, and we're going to hit Complex again, Apply and Continue, and then Cut Image, okay, and then Upload. Okay, now we have all these three, so we're going to click on Hello, Shift key, click on the rainbow. I have my hand still on the Shift key, and then I'm going to click on the rainbow outline, okay? And I'm going to click on Add to Canvas. Okay, see, that's a pretty big file except for the hello. I'm going to click the hello off. So look at the little eyeball here. We're going to click that off. We're going to click on this first one. Actually, I'm going to move this. Okay, that's just super simple. Just drag it up and move it. Okay, so this is our top layer piece, and we're going to click on that. You're going to hit the Shift key and hold it down, and then click on the second one, and then click on Group. Okay, then we're going to come over here, and you can pick, I always pick my width first, okay, because I know how wide my card is going to be, etc. So I'm going to backspace, and I'm going to click 5 because I want it to be 5 inches. And then I'm just going to leave that locked and then click on height, and it will automatically resize it. Then you're going to come back over here where you see ungroup, and then you can ungroup that. Okay. There we go. Now we have it ungrouped and everything's ready to go, and this is exactly the size I want it. Okay. Why it moved it, let me see something. Yep. Okay. I don't know why it moved it down to 4.91, but you know, just let Cricut do its thing. That's what it's for. So I'm going to take the hello. I'm going to drag that back up at the top. All right. I'm going to click it back on again, and I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to first, I'm going to change the color. That way I can see it better when I'm layering it on top, okay? I'm just going to pick purple. It doesn't really matter. Okay? And I think about 3.5 looks good to me. Well, it's a little bit big. Let's move it to about 3. Okay? And I'm just doing that little arrow right here to do that, or you can just do type 3 up here. It's up to you. Either way, you can do it, okay? Again, I'm going to click this off. And I'm also going to click this one off, right? Because I want to start off with my acetate and my base sheet. So for my base, I like to use watercolor paper by Artesia. You do not have to do that. You can use 120-pound cardstock. If you're going to be giving this away, you might want to double layer that just to make it really strong. That is an idea that I got from Tamika and with Scrap the World, and I really like that idea because, you know, when you're giving it away, you want it to last for them, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out twice. Okay, so I'm going to use a 120-pound cardstock, and I'm going to cut it out twice. So all I'm going to do is click on the little right here, just like I did, right? Click on it, and then I'm going to hit duplicate. All right, so now it's going to cut 2, and then I'm going to hit make it. And then I would go ahead and hit continue and go on. Now, I'm going to hit cancel for now because we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the acetate layer. Okay, if you're doing 120-pound cardstock, actually if you're doing the watercolor paper, it is pretty heavy duty. So you're going to want to use your deep cut blade, and you're going to want to move it over to poster board. So what it will do is actually cut around it twice, and then you shouldn't have any issues. I've been doing it for a while now. I have been using just a standard mat with the acetate as well as with the watercolor paper and with the glitter cardstock, and it's working just fine. So I'm just letting you know that. So also, when you're coming back to do your, I'm going to click this off real quick, okay? And we're going to talk about this one. On this one, when you're doing your glitter cardstock from Michaels, you are also going to want to use the deep cut blade, set it to poster board. It will cut it out twice automatically for you. And what I mean by twice is it will go around this twice, okay? That way it's sure to cut out and you don't have to worry about it, right? Because, you know, machines are machines. They're not perfect. Just letting you know that. Okay. So now that we know that, I'm going to turn that one off, and we're going to go back to talking about your sentiment. Okay, so we have our sentiment here, and if you want to go ahead and do an offset, which is what I do, which is a background piece, right? You're going to click on offset right up here, right on that arrow, and I like to move mine to 0.10, okay? And then I like the rounded edges, right? And it's going to take a second, then I'm going to hit apply. I don't think that it does any smaller than that, but you could try it. Oops, uh-oh. Let me go back. Oh, dagnabbit. Okay, let's try that again. My bad. So we'll just repeat that again. And I'm going to hit apply. There we go. Okay, so it worked. So I think it's super cute. And all you have to do is, again, hit make it. And it will cut out your first color first, which is your background. And then it's going to go ahead and do the foreground or the top piece second. Okay? So guys, it is that easy peasy. Up next is the actual physical tutorial of how to put it together. All right, I'll see you all in a second. Hey, so let's put this baby together. You should have all your pieces cut. So I already put some of these together just to make this video a little bit shorter because it is already long as it is. I did about 8 layers, and I'm about to put the last layer on just to show you. I also did 2 layers of this. I decided, even though I use watercolor paper, I decided to go ahead and use the Heartfelt Creations Patchwork Daisy to do my background. I also cut one piece in glitter cardstock from Michaels. Just know that if you're using the glitter cardstock or any heavier cardstock, you're going to need to use your deep cut blade for your Cricut. And I don't know about Silhouette. I really don't know how their blades are, versus Cricut. But anyway, I just want to let you know you're going to put that to like poster board setting. That way it'll cut it through twice. I would suggest the same with the acetate. So definitely want to use that heavier cut blade for that, as well as the watercolor paper. So because like the watercolor paper is even heavier than 120-pound cardstock in my opinion. I'd have to like weigh it, but also I did cut out the hello in a floral pattern, and then I did do an offset in Cricut, although maybe I will create an offset so that you don't have to do it in Cricut. But I know that I think all of those programs have some sort of offset thing for you. So I thought this was kind of pretty. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it'll work for now. Anyway, this is just for an example anyway. It's not like I'm giving it to anyone. But anyway, okay. So the easiest thing for me is to just glue these together. And I used a 110-pound cardstock, and at least it said it was 110-pound cardstock, so I'm assuming it is. But it just, for some reason, didn't feel that weight to me, but, I don't know. And then just going to go around the edges here. Okay. Well, now I start out with the rainbow portion first because it's just like basically weaving it in there. And then I just kind of line it up as straight as possible. They're never going to be perfect when you're doing this many layers. It just isn't going to happen. You may want to try it, but, just do your best trying to line them up. So this one's, pretty decently thick. I don't know if y'all can tell that, but anyway. So now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and glue it on the back of my rainbow. Make sure you have it aligned because they are 2 different size rainbows. Oops. Uh-oh, I got some paper stuck in there. Okay. So I'm just going to glue this. And remember, it is too thin to add beads or any kind of stuff in the center of the rainbow, right? So your shaker part is actually going to be the clouds. But like I said, I might make another file, so we'll see. For right now, I'm kind of liking this one. Actually, it's Debbie's fault. Okay, I was going to make another one, and then Debbie's like, no, I like the thin lines right here. So I just want to let you know that. Yes, I'm blaming that on Debbie Adams, UCS, because I was going to create another one, but we'll see. If I have enough requests, I might do another one. Just kind of getting the excess glue out because I know that whatever shaker pieces I'm going to put in here are going to stick to that glue and not shake, right? So just kind of cleaning that up. All right, super easy peasy. And then I have my rainbow. Again, I'm going to make sure that I have it on the right edge. I'm going to grab this piece right here. And again, I'm just going to go, intertwine in here. And you want enough glue, but then you don't want too much glue, right? Because then it's going to get all over your acetate and make a big old mess. So I'm hoping this is about the best I can do right here. Let me move this out of the way really quick. I am going to go around with my finger just to get that glue you know, press down in there so it doesn't like leak out over the sides. Wipe my hand off, okay? Then I'm going to come over here. And just, you know, try to line it up as best as possible the first time, right? That's the best I can tell you. Okay, and then I'm just going to gently burnish it in, especially around this edge because this is where they're going to see. But you do want it, you know, have enough glue. If you don't, the beads or seed beads or whatever you got going on is going to come out the sides. Okay. Or you'll have lifting. I mean, either way, and you don't want any of that. Okay. Now, I already did prepare the back of this with my Gold Bond powder and then just wiped off the excess. And that way, hopefully, my chicer stuff won't stick like crazy. Let me get my my mix here. Let's see, I'm going to do my, is this my spring mix? We'll do pink. Let's do pink. I had a spoon over here and it like disappeared. My children, I tell you. I don't know why they come in my craft room. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit there. I'm not going to use too much. Well, maybe I'll use a little bit more in this one. Oops. Sorry, I don't want like a ton of the gold in there. Okay, so I'm liking that. Alrighty then. And then just going to add my glue here. And again, you're going to want to make sure you have enough around this edge, especially anything that sticks, take it out. Okay, I kind of did that a little bit messy. I apologize. So what I'm going to do here is get my little thingamabobber right here. This is actually a clay tool, I think it is. And I'm just going to take out any of the excess glue out of that spot. Okay. And I'm going to come in here with my finger, and again, I have to do this fairly quickly. Okay, I'm going to move some of these in a little bit and flatten it out. Whoops, yikes. I think that one can stay. It doesn't look like it's really been compromised too much with glue, so I think we're good. And then I'm just going to add this on the top. I'm going to start off with pressing this down. And then gently press this. There we go. It's a little better. If you get too much glue and you don't like how it's looking, you know, feel free to start over. You can just, if you don't wait too long, you can immediately take this off, wipe it down with, you know, a wipey and start over. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to, you know, use a whole nother piece or anything like that. You can just clean it. Especially if you have those Windex wipes, that's really helps. But anyway, let's get on with my little hello. Again, I should have wiped that down with my finger so that the glue wouldn't smear all over the rose gold paper, but you guys get the idea. I'm not even sure if I would, yeah, it's not too bad. I do kind of like that, you know. I probably would have preferred to make the rainbow pink, but anyway, you know, it's all good. I love how it turned out, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that it helped you to be able to use my files or any SVG or PNG files when you're uploading it into Cricut or Silhouette. Again, I am not sure exactly how Silhouette works because I don't own one. Hopefully one day I will. But in the meantime, I can't do any tutorials on that. So I hope you all have a wonderful and fabulous week, and I will see you all later today with another tutorial. Bye, guys.